Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 8 to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, I said to myself, actually I said to you guys that I was going to play as Eve. Why I don't like playing as her is very simple. Speed is actually pretty good. Let's take a look at Isaac's bar. Eve is technically faster than Isaac, but her HP is bad and her offense is bad. The only good quality about her, besides her speed, is she comes with 2 items, Dead Bird and Whore Babylon. Dead Bird only works if you take a hit in that particular room, and we get Guardian Angel right off the bat. Well, that's really gonna help Eve. But look at Eve's tears, they're smaller than the Gary Bettman fan club. And that's pretty small. I mean, she can move around, which is nice, but that's pretty much her only redeeming factor. The only way she's going to be able to do a nice chunk of damage is if she's down to like half a red heart only. And it's that time that Whore Babylon registers. What that does is it puts you in curse status, meaning you do more offense, and I think you have more speed as well. Whoa, Balls of Steel is nice. And you actually grow pretty big, you turn black, and you have a monstrous amount of horns. Let's take that little Gish Ball, there we go. Let's take on the boss. And we got Gemini. Actually, it's a regular Gemini, but the smaller one is a champion. What up with the light blue? I guess we'll find out once we take on the small one only. We'll see once we get there. But right now, even though I'm doing paltry damage, as long as I'm hitting him, I'm gonna do alright. Besides, Gemini, as we've seen many times, is a pretty easy boss. You would have to have very, very, very slow speed to just get slaughtered by this guy. Right now, let's just focus on the little guy. He's got a bit of a sunburn, unfortunately, that just formed erratically. Would you like some aloe vera or some salty tears right in the face? I bet you like some salty tears in the face. Lots of natural sodium coming your way. I can tell you're flapping your arms like that you want some more. So I'm gonna give you some more. Come on, take some of my salty tears. Because I'm basically pathetic at everything else in real life, unfortunately. And by that I'm talking about Eve, not exactly me. I mean, I'm doing videos for you guys, that's gotta be a lot of use, right? Whoa, whoa, why did I put myself in a bad spot? I got caught in the rock. And I don't mean Dwayne Johnson either. Eve would love to get caught in Dwayne Johnson. But in any case, let's just get meat. Another soul heart. Maybe I can check out the curse room. It'll cost me a soul heart, but who knows, I might get lucky. I could use a little bit more damage. The meat actually got me some damage, which helps. And look at that, I make up with more soul hearts than what I came in with. So it paid out. Beating Gluttony could pay out too, if he drops an HP upgrade for me. Which he's had a propensity of doing if you're lucky. I don't know if Eve's luck stat is actually lower than normal. If that's the case, I wouldn't be oh, I actually did get an HP upgrade. That's less than 3, also known as heart in internet lingo. So I managed to get 4 hearts out of this one floor. I can't go to the shop because I have no keys, and I have no bombs. This is turning out pretty disappointing key and bomb-wise. Money-wise as well, because I only got like 2 cents. Apparently Eve got her 2 cents worth. Oh god, this could be terrible! Dead Bird, can you help out, please? I'm too lazy. I wanted to hide behind the rocks in shame. This could be harrowing too. Not so much now. It's the flies I gotta worry about. Because they can just fly in on me. These guys aren't so bad because they're so stupid. They like to kill themselves by walking in the fire. Like, that guy's pretty close to the fire. He could have killed himself right there if I didn't do it myself. Let's see what the boss says. Oh, it's famine. So we're gonna get ourselves a cube of meat. That way I'll have 2 out of 3 for my orbital defense. Apparently having this whole orbit can turn into a "Your mama so fat" joke. It's like, your mama's so fat, she's got her own orbit of some angel with a smile on her face and a big cube of ground beef that eventually becomes living. I don't know. That just turns into a joke gone bad. Like, you just killed a joke after stretching it out for so long. Ah! Okay, come on, Famine, kill that fly for me, please. Why you not killing the fly? Are my tears actually knocking you downward? Okay, so no more charge attacks. Oh, that was bad. I went right into the shot. That's just awful. Dead bird, can you stop following me and help out? Heck the guy in the face. Very much appreciated. So we get a cube of meat and we still get a deal with the devil, which is awesome. I could take the mark, but it may not hurt. Let's think about this for a moment. I mean, damage-wise, it's gonna be okay. If I can take Sister Maggie, I'll have a familiar that can join me with support fire. That way, more frequent shots are gonna come the enemy's way. And Sister Maggie functions like Brother Bobby, but does slightly more damage in him. So in case you're wondering about the familiar hierarchy, Sister Maggie is above Brother Bobby. That's pretty much all you need to know. Every other familiar just has its own strengths and weaknesses. And it varies. Man, there's gonna be a lot of tinted rocks for me to choose from. I don't know if I can choose. Hopefully I can find some bombs on the poop to make my decision a little bit easier, but I'm finding some money. I gotta think about this for a moment. Uh-oh. That's what I was worried about. One of those leapers got emulated, which means it goes faster and it has more HP. Sometimes burning yourself alive can have its benefits. Well, not in real life, of course. The item room's probably over this way. A lot of fire, too, and a very strange pattern. It kind of looks like an upside-down star. It's like if Mario had a satanic side where the stars were upside down, it'd be like that. Well, instead of stars, you get pentagrams. Uh-oh. I think Cuba Meat or Guardian Angel bailed me out. Oh, I got a lot more keys. Bob's Curse. So I get 5 extra bombs, and now every bomb I use is poisonous. I don't know if I ever picked up that item before, but if I didn't, it's actually a very good item in its own right. And we got the upside down star again. Mind me and my tongue-tied tongue, or twisted tongue. Ah, God. Anyways, it's a star. I put it out. End of story. I don't think I want to go to the shop yet. First, I'm gonna check for the secret room here. No. Here? No? What the frig is it then? These were the 2 most obvious spots. Unless... it's gotta be here. No? Fine, I'll check the curse room first. Pills, are they any good? Bad trip? No. Bombs are key. Kinda leery. I'm kinda leery on Guppy's tail, too. But let's go for it. To pay out. Can't believe I missed out on the secret room on pretty much every location I looked in. So we get a soul heart back. To make up for my transgressions, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna go for this tinted rock. I don't think it's gonna matter, but who knows? Ho ho ho! Now I don't have to worry about choosing! Whoever thought that would actually pay out? If I took that tinted rock first, I would only get the soul heart and miss out on the 2 bombs. Can't believe I got that lucky. Gotta go with good old green face, am I right? Even though Eve as a character sucks. Guppy's tail might actually pay out if I can get more keys. The bombs or key pill may have actually helped me on that front. Not so much on bombs, but still. Oh well. I got 5 keys. So if I actually do see a lot more gold chests, I can take advantage of them. Hopefully I can find some more guppy items as well. Why does this always happen? This seems to happen a lot, that every time an enemy goes for me, it's covered on every side. That I get absolutely flanked. But anyways, if I can get some more gold chests, some of them can have items or a lot more keys. And also, if I pick up more guppy items, like say 3 out of 4, if you get out 3 out of 4 in one run, then you will become Guppy and unlock Guppy's hairball. Guppy has the ability to fly, so that makes it pretty awesome in its own right. If anything, that's one reason to get at least 3 out of 4. Right now we only got 1 with Guppy's tail. You only need to pick up the item, you don't have to keep it in the case of Guppy's paw or Guppy's head. 9 lives, however, is something you have to take. No, if you take it, you can't put it away. It's pretty much a high risk, high reward. But anyways, we'll deal with that once we find these items, and they're sadly deal with the devil items. If I'm lucky, I might find them in curse rooms. Anyways, let's just look for the item room first before we make any big decisions on whether we're gonna try to go for Guppy. Besides, right now, I mean, this slew of items is okay, but late game, it's not going to help me. I'm just gonna put myself in a really bad spot. And I'm just gonna have to be thinking to myself, would I have had better chances if I took the mark, or not? Would have left me with less health, even though I could do more damage. I don't like this room. Wait, I can make it work! Perfect. There's the boss room. Sadly, I still don't have a single spacebar item. They've been coming pretty late, unfortunately. There we go. Should I go for the boss first? Let's think about this. I'm just gonna keep exploring, look for the item room. And then I'll go to the boss. And think about where I'm gonna go from there. Blood bank looks pretty promising too. Mom's bottle of pills! Bombs are key. Doesn't really do anything in this prison situation because I have the same amount of bombs and keys. But I never picked up the item before, and it could actually pay out with good pills if I'm lucky. Yes, Deadbird will even show up for that. I didn't really get much money. Just play one more time. So yeah, that's the way IV bag works. Nothing too special, but it could help out if I was looking for money that badly. I really need to check for a secret room. There it is. Oh good, it actually has money. Now I can actually go to the shop without any shame whatsoever. 27 cents. Should I go to the curse room? I've actually been getting lucky in curse rooms in this run. Not this time! It's like, oh, you've been lucky? Psych! Yeah, that super troll bomb is not for me. It ain't gonna help in any way whatsoever unless I want to kill myself, and right now I don't. Well, right never I don't. The candle? This'll be much better than Mom's bottle of pills, for sure. So I'm gonna take it. The candle charges every 3 seconds. So it's actually a very versatile item to have. The death card? That'll actually be better than bombs or key. I'm gonna actually just buy the red heart as well. So yeah, the candle is very good for cleaning house, so to speak, when it comes to small enemies. And can do a nice chunk of damage to large-size enemies as well. Also, if any shots come my way, the candle can block them. It actually neutralizes shots heading my way, which is great. I'd be happy to demonstrate on, say, Gertie over here, but first let's pop the death card. Like that. As long as the flame stays in the immediate vicinity of the target, it'll continue to damage. Like so. I'll just time my charges carefully. That way I can take out multiple enemies at once. Like that. This is why the candle is awesome to have. Go! So we get the wire coat hanger for extra tears, some extra soul hearts. The candle is really going to be the MVP of this run. Or should I say MVI, because, well, items can't be players. Most valuable item, so to speak. Oh, that golden chest I grabbed earlier didn't really help, unless I was going for bombs. But I like gold chests to have either items that can be stat upgrades, or very good items in general, and a key. That way I don't exactly lose on the key front. Oh, not to mention, thanks to Bob's curse, that even the bomb flies when they explode leave it behind a poisonous blast. So you might want to be careful. Ooh, HIEROPHANT. I'm gonna use it here. That way the soul hearts don't land on the spikes and put me in a pretty awful predicament. Well, not awful, just stupid. Like, it would have been a dumb thing to do. Okay, I don't want to open that yet. Let's check the item room first, see if it's worth it. That's it. See why I'm liking the candle? Why it's a very good item to have. Especially for runs like this, when you're Eve. And damage is usually a sore spot. Oh my god. Why did I kill that champion right there? I have to use a bomb to get that key. You know, it's pretty awkward that I had this conversation about Brother Bobby, and now he's right here with us. He's like, hey, Bongo, what were you guys talking about? Is it about me or anything? Yeah, we're just glad to have you on board, Brother Bobby. We got the, familiars going here. We got the 2 keys. That'll make up for the awkwardness. Oh, I don't like this. Now that I got 2 shooting familiars, that's pretty good backup. Let's check out the boss. Oh, it's Chubb. Why do you keep spawning him right next to me? What if I walk to the right? Out of reflex. Okay, as long as the candle passes through multiple parts of Chubb, it does even more damage. And dead. Pageant boy, even though Eve is a girl. Well, Eve would kind of look like a gloomy emo boy. If that makes any sense. Ooh. Now, this could be interesting, too. I want to take the nail. I'm gonna lose the candle, and it sucks, I know. However, the nail has the ability to give me 1 soul heart every time I use it. Unfortunately, it requires 6 enemy rooms to recharge. But this item will give me 1 soul heart. It slows down my speed, but will increase my damage and allow me to break through rocks just by walking on them. I should have just used the Fool card. I would get there much faster. And I think I've read this on the Binding of Isaac wiki, that it can actually break down mob trap or boss trap room doors. Like, say for instance, you can't actually enter them. I don't know if this actually works, this could be wrong, but I'm willing to test it out once we get to that situation. We're at Patch. That trinket seems to show up a lot. More often than I'd like, but oh well. Could be worse. I mean, I could be getting the tick. The tick is okay, because whenever you go into a boss room, that boss will have 10% of its HP automatically gone. The bad news about the tick is that you cannot actually remove it. Meaning, unless you have Mom's Purse, you're stuck with the tick. And trust me, later on in the game, once we get more stuff unlocked, that's going to be a very bad sore spot. I mean, it might as well be looking like you got leprosy. Bring me down to half a red heart. Now this is curse status. It's very God-fearing. If I'm brought down to like half a red heart or no red hearts at all, by use of Guppy's Paw or deal with the devil, I can be in permanent curse status. Did I say permanent? You know, permanent Kermit or something? Ugh. I'm just choking on my own words here. Like, all this stuff is distracting. It's the cube of meat, man. It's hypnotic. It's like, I'm mostly a carnivore, even though I'm really an omnivore. But I was never really one for vegetables. I like fruits, though. Don't get me wrong. But as an omnivore, I lean more towards the carnivore side, so to speak. If that makes any sense whatsoever. This ladder will pay out until I get to the womb/utero when we don't find any more pits. I already got a lot of soul hearts, therefore I don't really need to invest in one. I might as well just use the nail right there. So it slowed down my speed, and it gave me coiled horns, like that. I think that was worth it. So now damage will be completely alleviated, thanks to curse status. For now. I mean, yeah, I know, I lost out on the candle. It would have been very great for rooms like this. But I think the nail is going to pay out. I mean, before version 1.48, I think around maybe 2011 in the summer, so to speak. Well, I don't really remember when this game came out. But in earlier adaptations, or earlier versions, the nail actually gave you 2 soul hearts per use. They scaled it down to 1 for some balance. Otherwise, it would have been too overpowered. And I kind of agree with that sentiment. You know what I mean? Oh, the ladder pays off. That gives me another key and a dime. Okay, so I'm gonna lose curse status, but that's okay. And there's gonna be other opportunities where I can get it again. So don't get your panties in a little knot. Or a big one. Or medium-sized one, for that matter, because that would be very uncomfortable. And I worry about you guys' lower extremity blood flow. You guys would worry about mine, right? Don't you want little bongas running around and causing havoc on the internet? Oh, probably you don't. Curse room, be good to me! This'll bring me down to 1 red heart, but then again, I'm already there. Because I picked up another rotten item, like, say, a rotting corpse of a cat, I unlocked the parasite. I think you had to pick up at least 2 decaying items to make it work. In that case, it will be 9 lives, and, what was it? Bob's Curse. I suppose that counts as another rotting item, which makes a lot of sense because it causes poison. So now the parasite is unlocked. What I've done with 9 lives is that you're brought down to 1 red heart automatically, regardless of how many hearts you have. If I die, I'm brought back with 1 heart. And of course all my soul hearts will be gone, which is going to make it even more challenging. But you get to respawn until you run out of your 9 lives. Oh, that was bad. I didn't want to lose any money. Dead bird, help! This cat's more useful than you! And it doesn't even attack! Man, if only I had the Nun's Habit, that would go great with the nail. Like 9 volt, Nun's Habit, battery, the whole works. That would go so great with the nail. I'd be practically indestructible. So as you can see in the upper right corner next to life, that X9, that's the amount of lives I have. And no, not an eventual Mega Man game that could be in our wet dreams. Or depending on how the X series has been going on the late stretches, wet nightmare. Like, X1 through X4 were great. 5 was okay, 6 was kind of a mess, and 7 was god-awful. 8 redeemed itself to some extent, even though it wasn't perfect. But it did its best. It went out much better than it would have if X7 was the last game. But in any case, we're not here to discuss Mega Man because it has nothing to do with this. Oh yeah, every time you get in curse status, that's actually a little reference to Castlevania Simon's Quest, which thankfully doesn't have the same speed of an intro or the same speed of the message box, which you cannot skip, and it's so long. Despite the fact that in Simon's Quest you can actually skip important dialogue just by tapping the button pretty fast. Oh, 2 rooms of golden poop in a row. It must be my birthday! To have that happen. Gold poop is actually pretty good for picking up money. Curse status didn't help me. At least the red patch might give me some benefits. Increased damage now when I'm completely red. It's like I soaked myself in ketchup. That would be pretty cool. I'd practically be licking my own body. Ugh. Get that mental image out of your head, guys. I love ketchup, but probably not to that degree. It's like, I would probably just take some french fries and apply them to my body first before I do that. Man, how many times does the Fallen show up in this LP? It's still pretty early, and I've already seen him like several times, not counting the Satan battle. I just hope I don't have to use any of my 9 lives for this. I probably won't. I don't want to use the nail yet, because I'd rather look for a boss trap room. Well, actually, even if I do find the boss trap room, I can still get in. Let's work on things here first. Fallen still can't catch me. I can do a little bit more damage. Thanks, Deadbird, for helping out. Now I get Guppy's Paw. Wait, shouldn't I get, like, a Guppy yet? Because technically I got the items. Oh wait, never mind. Now it's gonna show up. So I should have Guppy status. Wait, I do have Guppy status! I can fly! Look at me, I'm a cat! I am the wet dream of the internet! Yay! Look at me, I can fly, I'm a cat! And I think if I get hit, I can spawn blue flies too. Because, you know, that's what cats do. Whenever they get hit, they cough up flies. Well, what is it, then? Oh, wait, maybe it's just I can just shoot out blue flies. Because I wasn't hit at that time. Wow, this is gonna make me tear ass! I just wish these flies would go for the hearts, not the masks, please. That will be much appreciated. I really need smarter flies. Maybe blue is just the wrong color for them. If they were like, I don't know, red or purple, would be more God-fearing on Vistula Nugget. Are you stuck? So now the ladder is redundant, which tends to happen a lot, unfortunately, once you get a flying item. Or flying status, because technically I didn't really get an item for flying, I just got a status. Then I'm a cat! Which makes me awesome! And 10 extra bombs is also awesome. Still, I would have preferred Pyro, which again is 99. But can't get there yet. Umbilical cord? It's only good if I'm down to like a small amount of health, like less than 1 full red heart. Wait. That is my current situation! Shouldn't I like bring in like a little Steve or something? Or maybe soul hearts take into account as well. It's like when you're brought down to like less than 1 red heart, it actually spawns a little Steve. Maybe it doesn't do that now. If that's the case, I'm just gonna stick with Red Patch. And even if little Steve actually did appear, I mean, all it does, it's a familiar that shoots homing tears. Which is okay, but I'd rather the chance of extra damage if I take hits. I mean, I already seem pretty unstoppable at this point, even though I've been lamenting on how bad Eve is. Things aren't really looking up. I unlocked 2 pretty good items with the Parasite and Guppy's Hairball, which requires a lot of luck, but mind you, to pick up multiple items at once. And it's been paying out! Paying off, so to speak. The nail has become pretty awesome. Funny how I've been saying that the candle is going to take me over the top, and then I traded away for the nail? Yeah, let's just go with this. I'll just use the nail to get that extra soul heart, even though I technically should have waited till I got into an enemy room. But that's okay. It's not really gonna matter that much at this point. Cancer! I think I'll just take cancer instead. Doctor's remote? No, not interested. Had it in a previous run, and it wasn't really that useful. I mean, it was okay, but the nail is much better. So now this blue fly army that I amassed is really going to take things over the top. Let's see how far we can take this. It's like, maybe we'll get another run in Shoal? Who knows? Okay, I haven't seen this pill. Telepills. Whatever. It actually just took me to a room adjacent to where I used it. You know, just in case you feel lazy, just pop a pill and you'll just end up here. It's like, I just blacked out and just landed on the floor. What happened? This was the wildest night ever. Just hanging around in Mom's basement. You know, before I had to kill her and all. This was supposed to be a good party. What happened? There we go. Let's see what's in the arcade room. Fortune teller. No. Worshipping us. Yeah, shouldn't there be an extra P there? Just saying. Sounds like you were worshiping a sun god. What's a worship? And what does it do? And is it related to war, or worship, or Worcestershire sauce? I don't know where I'm getting at with that tangent. Compass! I'll take it. It's not really that late if I'm going to Womb and Euro. And even if I make it to Shoal, the compass would be even better. Because these rooms are large. I'm gonna need all the navigational help I can get. I also gotta check that last shop. Another gold chest? I better be careful with my keys, I only got one left. If I can get another bombs or key pill, that would be awesome. Not so much bomb-wise, because then I'll be left with only one. But 22 keys. Stacked up with Guppy's tail? I would love where that'd be going. It's like, fear the mighty emo cat! It's here to kill you! Yeah. 23 bombs? But that's not what I need! Why does the game feel so intent on giving me items I already have a large surplus of? But I have a deficit of keys! Come on! I have more flies than I have keys! And look, even more bombs, and even more money! There's even more leapers than I have keys! That's sad! Why was that blue fly going for the stone turret? Seriously? I'll take the map. Take a key. An extra soul heart. And I think I'll just use the nail when I'm at Mom. That would actually be a better idea. Because of all the rocks around, I can just destroy them. But what was that over there? Oh yeah, the red patch. I prefer cancer over a red patch. I can only say that in this game. If I said it anywhere else, people wondering, well, why would you want cancer? Cancer ruins lives, man! Seriously. But what if you really hated one of your relatives? Then cancer doesn't really ruin your life at all. Unless you wanted it to be a fast death. I don't know where I'm going with that. Let's just get off that tangent because it sounds very disturbing for people. People might be watching this video thinking, it's like Banga's known me all my life! And then I would wonder, how the hell are you not arrested yet? Wow! Jesus juice. Range and tears go up, and wow, I really need a face cloth. That's just hideous. Okay, I still haven't seen a boss trap room throughout the entire run yet. I would like to see one of those at this particular time, especially with the nail, just to test out that theory. I mean, I can't worry about mob trap rooms because I can already enter them. Slot machine? Are you kidding me? Judgment could pay out. Can you wash my face, please? I'm a bit messy and I have my paws full. Get it? Ghost baby? Hey. Oh yeah, I was wondering where Brother Bobby went. Practically got some kind of parade going on. Do I secretly have the Bremen's mask from Majora's Mask on? No, that would just get chickens to follow me. Not like, little bodies, a cat head. That cursor did not pay out. But I got lots of soul hearts, so it felt like a worthy risk to take. Just didn't pay out, that's all. It happens, don't worry about it. You're not always gonna get 10 out of 10. You just gotta give it a shot, you know? Speaking of a messy face, look at these double vistas over there. It's like, God, we all need proper cleaning skills. That's just wrong. The Beamos ripoff almost got me. Ugh, Gertie Jr. Come, my fly army! Kill! Kill! If anything, Guppy is pretty awesome just for the blue flies. Daddy Longlegs. Let's go. Just gotta watch out for the spiders, and those little legs can come down at you randomly. At this point, they're gonna be at their current position, so just keep moving. Usually when the body splats down, that's a bit difficult to dodge, but that time I was able to make it. He also has an alternate form called Triachnid, but let's not worry about that yet until we actually run into it. No boss trap rooms in this entire run! Yeah, that's just very strange. Usually you run into one or two. I don't want to play the slots. I'll give it a couple shots. If you don't pay out, boom. Oh, thanks for the karma. So, I think we should just go straight to Mom's Heart. And if I want to explore, I can. But let's see if I can actually get to Shoal. If I can get to Shoal, screw the exploration. I'm just going on. What if that devil room never appears again if I leave and come back? Which can sometimes happen, as demonstrated before. Well, that was useless. Go! Come on, flies, help me out. Ghost Baby's gonna be good for the spectral tears, but it's only just one familiar. Give me that key back, thanks. Spiders! I don't like them! Flies, help me! Very ironic that flies are being used to destroy spiders. Don't you know the basic food chain? Oh, that eye's big! Sometimes you'll see those kind of eyes. The one with the big lasers. Oh, Bomb Leech! I'm onto you! Too bad I couldn't destroy that Bomb Leech right next to Mom's Heart. That would do some damage as well. So as long as these blue flies can get close enough, I stand a very good chance of finishing this pretty fast. Oh, and I got the Razor for beating Mom's Heart as Eve. Awesome. So we don't get Shoal, unfortunately, but that's okay. There'll be another chance. Ooh! Well, other than the Razor Blade, which in my opinion is not a great item, you unlock this. Basically, by beating Mom 6 times, everything is terrible, the game just got harder. Meaning you're more likely to find champion versions of bosses. Also, usually when bosses drop 2 pickups for you, they only drop 1. At least. So, wow, I picked up 102 items so far in this entire collection? Damn! There's still a lot of empty squares to fill, but it looks like I'm on the right path. Not even 10 runs in and already I got that many items. Alright, I'm going to stop the video here, and in the next part, I'm going to decide whether I want to do a challenge run or do a regular run as Judas. See ya, everyone.